Good morning, my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies. This is Chatting with Ms.V this morning. I came on today to talk about being grateful and being thankful. I don't see a whole lot of that these days. It's like, okay, you have, but you have not. Now, you got to be grateful for the things that you already have in life. You can't just keep on asking for God do this, God do that, God do that. I mean, you're not the only person in the world today. Hey, La, how you doing? Thank you for the rose. There are millions and billions of people in the world that whoever your higher being is has to take care of. Hey, Elaine. So we just need to stop for a moment and just be grateful, be thankful for the things that we have in life. Hey, Brittany. And thank you so much, Brittany, for the prayer. I saw it this morning on your page. I really appreciate that. And everything is going to be good, Brittany. Things come with wear and tear as you age, and you just got to get up and you just got to take care of them. Um, Obviously I've taken care of my body pretty good to have lasted this long and not have had any major problems in my life. So if I'm almost 70, I'm pushing 70 and I happen to have a new knee or whatever, I've accepted it. It is what it is. And I go through what I have to go through. But I certainly appreciate it. We were going to talk about menopause today, and we are. We're just not going to talk about it this morning because I don't have a whole lot of time this morning. I'm going to get the big chop today she told me to be there at 12 o'clock. So I have to be off of here at 11 in order to drive down to Texas City to the high school where I'm going to get my haircut today. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do it on a video or if I'm going to come live to do the big haircut today. I'm thinking I probably should do it in a video because it might be longer and I don't want to keep y'all on here 2 or 3 hours because not only am I doing the haircut today, but I'm also doing the highlights today also. So that may take a little longer. Hey Vaughn, how you doing? Hey Devetta, how you doing? Mary Day. So that's how I'm gonna decide when I get down there. If it's going to take like 2 to 3 hours to do everything, then I'll do it in a video. That way I can edit it and I can make it into an hour video. So that's my agenda today is to go get the big haircut. Um, let's see, what are you saying, Elaine, Ms.V? I have a friend that had two knee replacement surgeries and she's doing so good. Yeah, Elaine, like I say, if it comes down to that, I'm not afraid and I'll go through the therapy. I'll go through whatever I have to be able to get back on my feet and walk normal again. I've always had bad knees and I've used them a lot. Dancing most of my life. I was in dance groups, danced all over Washita Parish. I was under the direction of a lady who's deceased now. May she rest in peace, Miss Joella Burton. And from first grade throughout sixth grade, I danced cross, like I say, Washita Parish. Y'all know Louisiana is the only state that have parishes. We don't have counties. So it's the same thing like a county. So that's what happened. Moving Wheels News. It's important to be thankful all the time. Watching you from Kenya. Thank you so much. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Moving Wheels News. Do you have a channel? Moving Wheels News. So we can go over and see what your channel is all about. So today, that's what I wanted to talk about real quick this morning. Um, I see so many people out here on YouTube and in the world that are just simply not grateful people. They have the necessities of life, but it's their wants that have them disturbed in their minds. And it's boiling down to now jealousy and envy. You cannot compete where you don't compare, okay? Stay in your lane and do you. Whatever you've been blessed with, make it work for you. We haven't always had. When we were children growing up, we didn't have. When we became adults, we start acquiring. And as you acquire, it depends on you and your lifestyle and your budget, your situation. So no two people are going to be exact. I don't care if they're millionaires. There's going to be one that has more than the other. But why should you be jealous because they are and you not? You could be happy with what you had and be content and satisfied in any situation. But it's a mind thing. That's what it is. Um, Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson, how you doing this morning? So that's where we have to get to in our heads, because this is all in our heads, okay? It has nothing to do with anything else, because if you wanted to do better, you could. You sit down, you think about it. How can I make my life better? What do I have to do? And figure it out. These people, when they started off, they didn't start off as millionaires unless they were born into a millionaire family. They figured it out. That's what we all have to do. If you're not satisfied and you want more, that's why I cannot see every day anybody coming out on YouTube and you don't even know these people and you just chopping them up, chopping them up. You ain't been in the house. You've never ever met them in person. You seeing stuff on their videos or on their lives, and then you choose to take it and attack it. You don't have a clue what it took for them to get to where they are now. And if they surpass you, hey trucker's wife, hey Maria Graham, how you doing? Myra, thanks to all of you coming in today. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button for me, please. Um, it's just a sad situation in my opinion. Okay? Everything I say has to be in my opinion. I'm saying it, okay? So I don't see the need to keep saying in my opinion. Okay, if it's coming out your mouth, it is your opinion. What is that going to change in a courtroom? The judge going to say, well, was it in your opinion or was this really real? Huh? That doesn't work in a courtroom. It may work out here on YouTube, but it does not work in a courtroom. And I think people are really getting what this thing could go to confused with YouTube. Yeah, YouTube will let you come out here and they'll let you say and do a lot of things because they're making money. It's a business, YouTube is, okay? So you taking a chance. If you are out here saying and doing things that's they dim against their rules and regulations, then eventually, you're going to get caught up. You just can't keep doing the same thing and expect for it to happen all your life. That's a habit forming thing. And if it's a bad habit, you need to break it, period. Um, we have been afforded a good quality of life, most of us out here. If you are in your right mind, the activities of your limbs are working, and you can do basically for yourself and your family, you're in a good position. Great position. You got a roof over your head, you got transportation, you're in a great position. It's on you from there. Because you have the necessities in life. You got food in your refrigerator, you good. There's no reason for you to tear down anybody. We got it all wrong. Instead of tearing down the person, why don't you go over there and ask the person, how did they get to where they are? What can I do so I don't have to come out here and talk about you every day to get my life where yours is? Let's just take a good example out here. Let's take Roz and Trace. One has 13.9. One has 1.18. So how has any of the bashing of Treese, how has this affected her? She's still up doing her commentary. She's still doing her thing. She's still getting subscribers. People like her. You cannot take that away from her. 1.18K people decided to subscribe to her. Don't get mad because you're not there. Do what you got to do to get there. It's just that simple. Don't tear her down because she made it. However she made it, she made it. However you going to make it, you going to make it, but you're not going to make it tearing her down. That should be obvious now after 2 years. She hasn't fallen. She hasn't been to jail. Lots has been said, but nothing has happened. So why are we still talking about it when it ain't none of our business? Huh? That's what I don't understand. It's so easy to get on your channel and bring out your commentary. Granny was right when she said commentary could be anything. That's one of the things I agree with her on. Trucker's wife say, please like, share, and subscribe. So now we have people that's coming into my chat. I thought the people were saying they was in the bushes over here in my chat because they didn't want to come in. Good morning, Miss Libra 4. And they were saying, no, Ms. V, out here in these streets, we stand in the bushes. I think that's really sad that we have bloggers and digital content creators who can't come out here on that platform and give an honest commentary or a commentary from their viewpoint without being attacked. Truckers say, please, no content creators' names in the chat, please. Thank you. So I just see that as a sad situation for all of us. You know, when I think about what I'm going to talk about today, I got to think, oh, well, is this going to affect her? Is this going to affect that one? You know, you shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to come out here and give your commentary. And for the reaction channels that don't know how to do a reaction, it's one out here that really does not know how to do a reaction. Your opinions are not a reaction. That's your opinions. A reaction is taking that video or that live and actually doing a reaction from it. Y'all have seen all this week. I've been in the reaction channels. Miss Burnett Perkins, Ocean, DJ shared my live, Try Me Now shared my live. I have no problem with it. It's what I said. Okay? And I don't have a problem with any of them. And I've told them, if that can make you some money, I told Ocean that long time ago, go for it. A lot of content creators don't want you to use their work or whatever. I feel like, look, we all in this thing together. I might decide to do a funny reaction on you one day. I don't want you to tell me I can't do it. You're not saying anything that's blaspheming me or hurting me. You're just doing a reaction, a funny little reaction. Go for it. Matters not to me. Okay, I'm going to get into y'all's comments in a minute. Let me finish my message so I won't be late getting down to Texas City, and then I'll get into the comments. So, like I said, we all just should be a little bit more grateful for where we are. Even if you needed YouTube money and you made it out here to YouTube to make this money, make the money, but not off the back of nobody else. Make it on your own back. I mean, you're not diverse enough to come out here and give commentary. Even reaction channels give commentary. They don't react on everything. We got to do better. Do better. Badges are now available, says Miss Trucker's wife. Thank you, Trucker's wife, and thank you for the roses. Times are tough out here, people. Whether you realize it or not, everything in life has gone up for everybody. So I think if you concentrate more on your own life and your own lifestyle and try to keep everything in check until we come back to some kind of normalcy in the world, then we'll be better off. But if you continue down this road, your health is going to go bad for one thing. You can't keep coming out here raising hell every day and think it's not working on your organs, your blood pressure, and everything else, because it is. You just got to take that into consideration. You have people that come on here now, and I'm seeing it on other channels. Thank you, Trucker's wife. Welcome to my Sugar Wiggers. Thank you for becoming a member over here, chatting with Ms.V. I tried to make the badges reasonable, where anybody who wanted a badge could get a badge. And if you wanted to be a beautiful butterfly, I forgot the name of the third one because I had to come up with a name with the third one. But I appreciate that. You know, if you want to spend more, you can. I got a low range, middle range, and a high range. So anybody in the group who wants to take out a badge, I welcome you. Thank you very much. Um, the entire world as we know it has changed, and especially out here on YouTube. Ever since I've been out here on YouTube, I felt so comfortable when I first came out of here running from channel to channel, and I think we all did. But in the last 2 years, it's been really hard because you don't know. It's a division. There was no division when I first came out here. You just went to people's channels, and I think that was the original intent, is for us to be able to go where we wanted to go and support who we wanted to support and move on. But people have gotten so involved in content creators' life as their sisters and their aunties and their uncles and their cousins, and you don't even know the people. And you running from channel to channel trying to take up for these folks, as if these people can't take up for themselves. We are content creators. We ought to be able to come out here and take up for ourselves. We don't need to run over to another page and try to dog walk that person. Come on your own channel. Leave people alone. Teach your chat how to stay in their place on your channel and other people's channels. You run the channel. They don't. You do. It's certain things that you need to know when to say it and who to say it to. That's a problem out here. You don't know who you're talking to. And then once you get into it with that person and they start dog walking you and dragging you up and down the street, then all of a sudden we see how thin your skin really can be. To do YouTube, you have to be thick skinned. You cannot let the troubles of their world weight you down in your world. Their world ain't got nothing to do with your world. I don't live in their world. I live in my own. So how do I rationale anything that anybody else is saying about me or anybody else out here? I get to know people for myself. That's why I was telling y'all in my chat when I first started, my 1K is my pillar. That's my post, okay, that I lean on over here. These are the people who believed in me. These are the people who came and subscribed to me. These are the people who wanted to hear what I had to say. So it is what it is. I'm not going to do drama every day to run up views. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to. It doesn't do anything for me. It has nothing to do with my life. If they come for me, as you see, I have my comebacks. Because you have no business saying nothing about me, period. From the beginning, from day one. And as you've seen, Roz is the only person that chaps my behind. She does. Because she came for me. And she had no reason to. So, like I say, any day I want to go over there and say something about her, or do something, or do a reaction on her, I will. Because she didn't know how to mind her business, okay? So she set herself up for that. So now we got a crisis out here on YouTube. And it's pretty bad. It's a bad crisis out here now. Because you got this channel supporting this channel. This channel don't support that channel. You got what is called ops out here now. Why do you need ops? Are they necessary? If the majority is going along with the same thing, whatever it may be, you're in a minority. So how can your voice be bigger than the majority voice? I thought the majority always ruled. And if you're not going to come out here and make yourself a majority, then either stay in the minority or go over there and just do your commentary on you, on your channel. It would make more sense. It would be less problems out here. But I'm almost convinced that this is the way people want it to be. Okay, fine. Let's see how long it's going to last, because nothing lasts forever. It's little words of caution, little wisdom thrown out here. Okay? So what is the problem? There is a want to be out here. That's the problem. You want to be something you're not. That's what I call a wannabe. So That's problem number one. There are fakes out here. There are people who are saying they are who they are, but they really not. And now we're seeing that they not. Problem number two, there are scammers out here. They're doing legal scams on YouTube and not being able to present a receipt, a bank statement. That's a problem. It's a problem for the other content creators out here like myself. If I want to do something very similar to what you did, I can't do it because people are going to think I'm scamming. You see the difference? Other content creators can't do that now. We can't do a rifle. Nobody believes in it. Only the people that's following you. It is what it is. And we have too many followers out here on YouTube to be so old. You know, we talk about age and old like it's a bad thing to get old and to age. Those people probably not going to make it because they don't respect their elders. They don't respect older people. It took a lot to get here. You go through a lot of changes becoming old. I can only pray that you live long enough to see. And then there'll be younger people that'll be saying the same thing about you. You too old. You too old. You too old. That's all you hear is you too old. But where does it say that I'm too old on YouTube? That's the job I'm working. Why did they give me the job if I was too old? Why didn't they say when I set up my page, no ma'am, you too old? So why should I take your opinion over the employer that I work for? See how I make things make sense? That's why you need to stay out from over here and stay on your page and believe in what you believe in, Raw Squad, Sister Circle. Because y'all do too much. You really do. All that backdoor stuff y'all doing in that Sister Circle, that itself should be taken down. That's like a crime scene, investigation thing behind the scenes. It's too much. It is. It's too much. And when does it end? When does it end? That's the $1 million question. I don't know. We should all feel safe out here going from channel to channel. I shouldn't have to come on my channel and hear my subscribers saying, Ms.V, we stay in the bushes on other pages. They should feel safe to go anywhere. They should feel safe to come over to your channel. Why is it that none of the people on this side are visiting your channel, but people on your side are visiting on this side? That's a deep question, isn't it? Sure is. People from the Raw Squad are visiting on this side. You heard me. They're in my channel. They're in everybody's channel over here. Why do you feel the need if it's so right over there to come over here and join in channels over here? Because you're not reaching your people. They want to hear what we have to say also. We don't go over there to hear what you got to say. We see it on the reaction. That's enough. You on every reaction out here. That's enough. We don't have to go over there, first of all. And you've not proven anything to the people for them to come over there and see what you're saying. Maybe once you show receipts for all this stuff you have said about these people, and you can, show that their home is nasty. You can show that they ain't no good. You can show that they ain't got what they say they got. Then maybe people will start believing you. But right now, it's a show and tell on you. That's what it is. And it's beginning to be very boring. You are boring. And listening to what the reaction channels are saying is becoming boring now to me. Because everybody's saying the same thing, so it must be true. So I got to go to one reaction channel to see. I don't have to visit all of the difference in visiting all of them, and one of them is creativity. Okay? the delivery of the messages of the different content creators who are doing reactions. That's it. But I don't see nobody saying nothing different. Okay. What else was I gonna tell y'all? So I was saying we don't feel safe out here. We should be able to go to any content creators channel we want to without being called out and saying, oh, I saw you over there on Roz's channel commenting, but you over here on my channel commenting. And that's the confused people out here. I don't know if they seeking attention. I don't know if they lacking love. I'm not sure what's wrong with them. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Neither one. Okay. Had classes. Studied my master's degree at the University of U of H in psychology. That's it. So I can only go by what I've experienced and what I learned over there in that master's program. That's it and that's all. But I know there's some confused people out here. When you are over 40 and you running around like a little kid trying to protect somebody you don't know, and you over here trying to tell other people what to say on their channels and what to do, you're going to get dragged. You weren't assigned by YouTube to do that. You don't work for YouTube. And you don't run none of these channels. So it's best that you just stay over there and keep your mouth shut. Period. Words to the wise. Take it however you want to. There are no rules to the games out here on YouTube. YouTube have their standards, and everything that's been said and done is within their standards. So you know their standards are pretty loose. Nobody's lost a channel. They may have gotten struck, but that's it. Just because you get struck don't mean you lost your channel. You still coming back. Okay? And the people who are striking channels are the worst ones out here doing all the lying and talking about people. Now that is what I don't understand. How can you get away with it? Talking about the person and then striking that channel when they come back for you. That's going to end too. It's slowly coming to an end. Okay? So where do we go from here? Allow us, the people, to decide what we want to be truth and not truth. Don't come out here giving us your opinions because we don't value your opinion anymore. Your opinion is not about anything. We all have opinions. And let people decide where they want to go. Don't try to convince them. Don't lie on another content creator to try to get them to see that person in a different light. Because that person is who they say they are. Okay? And if something comes out where they not who they say they are, then that's on them. What has got to do with you? Huh? Nothing. All right, let me wrap this up so I can get into my chat. Because I got about 22 minutes before I leave here. So if it happens to be me on a reaction channel, it's okay. I'm good with all the reactions I've seen. Every last one of them. Okay? I have no problems with nothing Ocean, Miss Burnett, nobody else did on a reaction of me. They didn't tear me down. They didn't talk about me. They didn't say anything that was slanderous or backstabbing. None of that. So do y'all. Okay? I'm good. So let me get into my chat. Y'all have been speaking in here for about 30 minutes now and see who all is in the house and see what y'all got to say this morning about being grateful and being thankful for what you have. Hey, Lala. Hey, Elaine, Brittany, Miss Jackie Johnson is in the house. Miss Mary Day is here. Miss Devetta is here, speaking to all the beautiful people. Miss Elaine says, Ms. V, I have a friend that had the 2 knee replacements. I read that one. Okay. Back up at the top. And welcome, Moving Wheels. I think I saw where they welcome you into the chat. I appreciate you coming over and subscribing. Thank you very much. Miss Mary Day had 2 knee replacements. Oh, Lord, Miss Mary. Ooh, well, if you made it, that means I can make it too. Hey, Fanny, and thank you for coming in moderating for me this morning. Um, Miss Elaine is speaking to Jackie. A trucker's wife gave me roses. I appreciate you. And Myra is speaking to everybody. She came in with the hearts and the crowns. Let's see who else is up in here. Brittany Allen, I already thank you for the prayer that you did on your page. Hi, Miss Wanda Clayton. Good morning. How are you? Miss Davetta Hurst, Miss Vaughn 75, Miss Wanda C is in the building. Thankful for life. Good morning, Auntie V and chat. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling fine. Thankful for life. I'm going to get the big hair cut today. So that's where I'm going at 12. Okay. And Fanny is speaking to you, moving wheels. Fanny, yes, I fell out one bush and seen Aunt V was live, and I'm home sitting in the living room listening. Thank you, Myra. And welcome, Miss Maria Graham. We appreciate you over here with chatting with Miss V. We appreciate everybody who comes in and chats with us in the mornings and in the evening. By the way, tonight is Thursday. It's choir rehearsal night. So we had another call last night. I got another call from my girlfriend down at the church. We had another passing. Y'all, this will be the 6th funeral this year I have been to on Saturday. Life is short. Death is sure. These people are not old people, all of them. Some of these people are middle-aged people and young people that's leaving here. So we need to do better. Yeah, we need to do better. Um, Thank you, Myra. Hey, Libra Ford. Hi, Miss Maria Graham. How you doing this morning? Lala's in the building. Fanny is speaking to everybody in the chat. Trucker's wife is here, and I appreciate you coming in as my moderator this morning. Miss Maria Graham say, tell the truth, Miss V. It's what I intend to do, Maria. I don't have no point or no reason to come out here pushing the doors of 70 lying on me or nobody. It's not necessary. Okay, God's been too good to me, okay, for me to do anything other than praise him and thank him and be grateful for the things I have had in my life. V, it is more peaceful. Okay, Miss V, it's more peaceful than in the bushes. I think is what you're saying, Myra. Yeah, I try to keep it peaceful over here. And like I said from the beginning, by the time y'all run around to all these different channels that I'm in, or y'all see me in, or y'all are in, and by the time y'all get back over here, it's time to relax. It's time to chill out. It's time to start looking at our lives. What we gonna do today? You know, when I come on in the morning, what is your day all about? You know, yeah, we out here on YouTube, but that's not your full day. That's like, okay, that's my entertainment. That's like watching TV. That's the way it should be. But don't get yourself involved into these things where it becomes your life and you being consumed with this stuff every day. You have so much more to do out here every day than just get involved. Look at it, give them a like, subscribe if you want to, but don't get so involved that this is like your daughter or your son or your mother or your father out here and you out here fighting for these people. They said it, let them fight for themselves. If I said it, let me fight for me. I said it, you know. I'm glad that I have a channel that surrounds me and rallies around me, but it's my job to protect me by the words that come out of my mouth and the things that I show you and the things that I do. If people would treat people like they want to be treated, YouTube would be great. However, it will never be that way. No, it got off track 2 years ago. It was that way. It was a time when we could go out here and we could run from channel to channel. Miss Ruby, Miss D Brown, that has her channel over there. We've been out here on these streets a long time, and we ran from channel to channel. Danya was running from channel to channel with us. And we always just spoke to each other and moved on about our business, and we listened to the content creators. If we wanted to make a comment, we did. If we didn't, We would never block none of us off of these channels. Like I say, Roz blocked me over on Facebook because I told her to meet me on Facebook and we could talk about it. But she wanted to do it on YouTube where she could clown. So she blocked me over on Facebook so I would never, ever come into her chat. And that's fine. I don't care. You shouldn't have said what you said. You wouldn't have had to block me. But yet steady trying to get me over there. Three strikes. You still struck out. Okay. Badges are now available, y'all. I love the vibe and the realness in you, Ms. V. It's so pleasant and full of love. Thank you, Wanda Clayton. And I'm so glad to hear that because that is exactly what I wanted over here on my channel. A lot of love for everybody. Don't disrespect me or anybody in my chat. And just come over here and relax and chill out. It's time to chill when you come over here. Yeah, we can talk about it, but most of the time we talk about stuff over here, we laugh about it because it's funny stuff. Like I say, a lot of these people should have been on a comedian channel. And thanks again, Trucker's Wife, for getting your badge this morning. I appreciate you. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Devetta, how you doing? Devetta says, you sure did. I remember you mentioned that too. Yeah, I did. In the very beginning, I never wanted to come out here and be in a bunch of drama. The woman had already drugged me through the streets before I ever thought about getting a channel. So why do I want to come out here and get in that drama? But I will defend myself. Any fool would, okay? Wanda Clayton says, you're absolutely right, Miss V. Thank you, Wanda. Fanny says exactly 100. Thank you all for the queens and the kings for your support on Chatting with Miss V. Thank you, Trucker's Life, and I do appreciate y'all. Leave people alone is my thing. Yes, Fanny, just go do you. Why you got to be involving everybody else in your mess? It's like a deflector or a cover up. Stop doing that. We had fun. Everyone had great content. And now it's the devil's workshop. Yes, Devetta, you were out here too. And we did have fun running from channel to channel. We met each other on these different channels. I didn't know these people and I still don't know them. I met them out here on YouTube and we became YouTube friends. Okay. One day, hopefully we'll meet each other in real life and be able to sit down and chit chat, have a bite to eat, have a cocktail if you want to. But as for now, we only know each other on YouTube and that's it and that's all. Devetta, yes, because I started on a channel because of your response, though the word and knowing how to use your words, and then it went straight to hell. Yeah, Wanda, I'm afraid that's where we are. We are in a living hell out here on these YouTube streets, and it doesn't have to be. If everybody just get on that channel and mind their business and do their commentary. How about you too young? That goes both ways. Yes. Yeah. They'll do the same thing to the young people too. They'll tell the young people, oh, you don't have enough experience. I know what I'm talking about because I'm old and I've done this and I've done that. I would never say that because I haven't experienced everything in life. I only know what I know. I'm not bringing nothing out here that I don't know or haven't experienced because that would be a falsehood, telling you something like that. Fanny says, like, share, and subscribe. Go to my email if you want to email me about a different subject or anything you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it out here on Chatting with Ms. V. That's what we do. We chit chat. Membership badges are available. Please support Ms. V. Hit the like button, and thank you. Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself. Fanny, thank you. What gets me is as soon as the content creators fall out and start talking about each other, here comes the people from the squads in their chat talking about the content creator is sickening. Yes. Which, okay, if you don't like the right side, that's what we're being called, the right, and you're on the left side, then why would you come over here talking about anybody on the right? Everybody has a disagreement or falling out. We've seen that on the right. We've seen it on the left. Okay? But that doesn't mean that they can't sit down and talk about it and come back together. Huh? We saw Miss Loretta and Sweet Tea, a week ago? And then got on Rita's channel and apologized to each other. That's the way it should be. You don't keep this stuff going. It's minute. It doesn't have anything to do with your life. You ain't got to come out here and explain a thing to these folks. Nothing whatsoever. If you choose to, fine, explain it and let it go. Move on. Nah, you too mature for them. That's the problem. You keep the attention of the OGs, and that's what most don't like. Okay, well, it is what it is. I am who I am. I'm being transparent. And that's what a lot of other people need to do. Miss V, you can talk to you blue. I don't see anything changing at all. No time soon. I really don't either, Fanny. First of all, the ones that's doing it, they don't even listen because they know they got to come out here. They got to do that. If she stops talking about the lady over there in Atlanta now with the 4 children, that's the millionaire out here. She doesn't have content. That's what she built her platform around, is talking about her. That's all they want to hear. They don't want to hear nothing else. They don't even want to hear about her life, how messed up it is. Okay? They get mad when you talk about her life, and people are telling the truth. That's what I don't understand. How weak-minded are these people that's following you? I'm just saying. Wonder why you are absolutely correct, and that's the biggest problem I'm seeing. Okay. Wonder, yes, we always had a good time there, and the faithful few we had, we look forward to at 8 o'clock. It's really sad how she let the enemy grab hold. I respected her to the utmost. Well, I guess in time you find out who everybody is. That's the way I look at it. A lot of people I had respect for, I've lost it. I take that back. That's not true. Some of the people that I had a lot of respect for, I lost it. As Granny was one. I had the utmost respect for her until I came back from Louisiana and heard her content. And that's when I did the video, Granny, you've changed. After that video, she showed me how much she has changed. She just will say and do anything. I mean, whatever it takes to defend Roz and to get Roz Squad to come over and visit with her chat and subscribe to her chat. Whatever. That can backfire too. Like I say, because if Roz gets mad at you, they coming back. I think Coco is an example of that. Okay? So, tread at your own risk, Granny. Devetta, yes, and you was trying to sub, but never could. I said, thank you, Lord. You knew it wasn't going to be all right over there. And take my time subbing to channels. I'm leaning towards Miss V. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. Myra says, right. No, Fanny's telling Myra you're right. Myra says, Ms.V, that's 100 because YouTube will even delete subscribers' comments if it's a problem to say. Yeah, it's kind of lopsided out here. I don't understand their rules and regulations, but yes, YouTube will delete some of your comments if you going in on people. And sometimes when you report the comments, they don't do anything. So you basically out here on your own. Myra, I seen your comment before walking out door and wanted to say, Myra, you are correct. They keep me confused, which is why I stay in the bushes. Yeah, most of the channels now, you got to stay in the bushes because you don't want to get involved too deep into it. You want to make your comments like you did back 2 years ago and feel free. And when you leave the chat, nobody talked about you or nobody tried to downplay what you said. Wanted to see, I always gravitated to Miss V before getting a channel. I always greeted her wherever I saw her on these streets. She hasn't changed at all. Thank you, Devetta. I appreciate that. I think I'm the same person who came out here the very first night and introduced myself to YouTube and the world when I addressed the OG. I have not changed at all. The only thing y'all saw that changed is y'all say I'm funny, and y'all didn't see that in the beginning because I was on somebody else's channel. I was bringing commentary with them, so I was talking about whatever they were talking about. And at the time, it wasn't a whole lot of funny stuff going on when I actually came out the first time. Was she had been attacking Latrice forever, and then she had attacked Chrissy Chronicles after Chrissy had prayed for her for losing her son. And then when I came on to Chrissy's channel, she made a big deal about that. Okay, but I never understood why until now, because you didn't care for Chrissy. So if I'm over there with Chrissy, you're not going to care for me. Okay? I'm sorry, but that's the way it was. Trucker's wife, yes, I'm doing that now. I'm choosing which ones is safe to come out in, and that's horrible. Myra and Trucker's wife, everybody in it, that's horrible that y'all have to now think, do I want to stay subscribed to this person, or do I want to just stay subscribed and stay in the bushes because I'm scared to come out and say what I really want to say? I don't think it was designed to be that way, or they wouldn't have made a comment section. People have abused the comment section, is what they have done. Thank you for being real. God is not pleased with all of this mess. God will supply all of your needs. Exactly, Miss Elizabeth. And thank you for chatting with Ms.V this morning. Let's see. Ms.V, you're awesome content creator. Thank you, Tammy. I just try, when I think about what I'm going to talk about, I try to think of something that would include everybody. We all should be grateful. We all should be thankful. That's everybody. And try to bring some content sometimes where we can get our laughs on and stuff, because that's what I have built this audience around. I can't be serious every day. I cannot, because it's not my personality. I'm trying very hard to be serious this morning without cracking a joke, okay? Mom of the Super Bowl champ, welcome to Chatting with Miss V of Living Saw Mess Like This with Older Women. No, I haven't either, Mom of the Sugar Bowl champ. I have never seen this kind of mess. And like I say, she started the mess with me. I didn't know her. I had just been nice to her. Went to her channel a couple of times, donated when her son needed flowers or for his film. That's the only relationship I had with her. And she came out and just decided she was going to attack me, and she was going to tell my life story. Epic fail. Okay. Hi, Dolores. How you doing? Wanda Younger says, that's right, Miss V. Mom of the Super Bowl, Dolores, live, laugh, love. Good morning, loves. Live, laugh, and love. I don't think I spoke to you. Good morning. Good morning, Miss V and Chad, peeping in through the bushes. You don't have to peep in through the bushes here, baby. We can come into the chat over here. We don't attack people over here. We don't talk about people over here. We definitely don't talk about people in the chat over here unless it's somebody coming over here attacking my chat or me, okay? But the people that have subscribed over here, you don't have to be in the bushes. They know it. That's why they out here. Come out the bushes. You're welcome to come in with Chatting with Miss V. Hey, Carla Miller, thank you for the hearts and the roses. Y'all, I got to get on down because it's getting close to 11. I got to be there at 12. Your apologies, Andrea? How you pronounce it, baby? No apologies needed. No apologies needed. I don't know why you would apologize, but I'm good. You good. We good over here. Hey, Terry Cody, did I miss anybody? I'm trying to get on down, y'all. Fanny says, Tammy, thank you, and vice versa. I treat people how I like to be treated. However, people will take your kindness for your weakness, and they will. They will. You can be as kind to people, and I mean, that's basically what I was doing with her. I was kind to her, but she wasn't kind to me. That's a good example right there. However, YouTube will never change me. Integrity. Thank you. And that's what we all need. Be able to be transparent behind somebody's back. Okay? That's integrity. What you do and say behind somebody's back, that's your integrity. Okay? Your character is who you come out here and portray yourself to be. If you want to come out here and be Billy Badass and a thug, then that's your character. That's who you've portrayed yourself to be. If you want to come out here and just be a content creator and come out here and chat with your chat, that's your character. That's who you are. Okay? And if you keep it up, people will learn to love you for who you are. I agree. You know who you are as a person and what you stand for. Yes, we all know who we are. We don't need nobody else to tell us who we are. We grown. And our life is what it is. We've all bumbled and stumbled and made mistakes in life. There ain't no perfect person that ever lived where you can come out here and just chop a person down. No. We all have been through something in life. We may have been drug addicts in our young years. Maybe we went to jail. Maybe we had a bunch of babies and we had to raise our children on our own. Or maybe the husband left for another woman. Hey, we've had all kind of stuff to happen. But we move on. We don't just get stuck there in a rut. We get up, wipe yourself out, and keep it moving. That was then. This is now. Where we going in the future? That's what we need to look at. The past is the past. It's behind us. Okay? Whatever it was, if you'd have left it behind there, it wouldn't have been a problem. Now people are going into your past. That's how it works. Miss Geraldine came over to visit this morning. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. Cynthia Williams is here, and she wants everybody to have a blessed day. Sweet and Sassy is in the house this morning. Thank you. And Denise, pray for everyone like you, Ms. V. Thank you, Denise. I'm going to be fine. Like I say, when you get old, things wear and tear. And I'm at that point where if I've used it 69 years, then it might need to be replaced. If you take your automobile, you pay a pretty penny for it. But does it last forever? No, nothing lasts forever. Your house may be brand new. Maybe you moving in today. It's not going to stay new forever. You're going to have to start replacing stuff. You know, it's time that this thing has gone on. You need to change some things. Maybe the roof is leaking now. Might have to put on a new roof in 20 years. If you stay in there in 20 years, maybe you had a 30-year roof and you got lucky and you had to only replace it once if you stay there. People change. People go up, they go down. They do according to their life and their lifestyle. Okay? Understand that everybody doesn't live your life. Everybody doesn't want to live like you. Let people be individuals and live the way they want to live. Did I speak to you, Sweet and Sassy? Well, y'all, I'm coming up on my hour. I'm going to be here about 7 more minutes. So y'all get your comments in if you want me to read them. And thanks to all of my new subscribers. I have to say that every day because I'm getting new subscribers every day. And I really appreciate you coming over and chatting with Ms. V. Hopefully, you are inspired by something I say. You're motivated by something I say. You're educated by something I say. And then we can get down with our laughs because that's who I am, the humorous me. That's what my profile says. Exactly what I just said to you. And I think I've been bringing that to you, inspiring you, motivating you, educating you, and bringing you some humor along the way. Sometimes it's about me. I laugh at me, you know. I don't get mad at me because me did something stupid. I laugh at me. And you can get over it quicker. Instead of sitting there beating yourself up about it, the damage is done. It's not going to change anything down. Laugh about it and keep it moving. So, y'all, I am coming up on my hour. I have to get down here to Texas City. I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead on and do a video about my haircut down here today at the school. I will be at Texas City High School with Sharnetta Brown, who's the cosmetology teacher down there. So let me get myself together so I can run on down there. Thanks to all of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed my page. I will see you again around 9:30 tonight. We will be talking about menopause. That's the subject that one of the subscribers wanted to talk about. So I will tell you about it from my point of view. We can interchange and talk about it. Maybe y'all have found some medications or something to help with it that I may not be privy to. So we'll talk about that tonight where we'll have plenty time. This morning it would have been too rushed, and I'm not sure if everybody was in this morning. My chat is different in the morning than it is at night. I figured that much out. A lot of people work in the day on my chat, and they watch the replay and they let me know it. So until we meet again, y'all take care. Be careful out here on these YouTube streets. They are not safe. Okay? Love you much. See you tonight around 9:30. Bye-bye.